Coach Jolas is here. He's seated across us.
Yes.
But sabi mo nga, it's a good opportunity for the players and even some of the coaches.
The coaches, correct, yes.
First possession.
Sorry, Gino, looking at Carl Brian Cruz.
That's right.
Starting, I'm sure he misses that.
Oh, yeah.
He misses starting ball games. Magaling na player yan, di ba?
Absolutely.
Strokes the 3-9.
And TNT drawing first blood there, thanks in large part to the three-pointer of Glenn Cobontin. Zamar wants its answered, and he answers on the other end. Parang atat na atat siya. Like, you could tell that this guy wants minutes, and he's going to get that opportunity dito sa NorthPort. Three-point shootout so far dito sa Antipolo. CBC with his own triple. Here's Zamar. Sends it over to Monzon. Monzon, step back, fadeaway jumpers, money.
Kent, sa regular season, Kent could not really get going, no? Nung terra firma. So, siguro get some...
There's flashes. Pero yung maganda dito sa PBA On Tour, Jolly, no, is that it's really para sa fans talaga eh.
Yeah.
Like you know, tama. It brings basketball closer to the people.
So Joshua Monzon, I remembered nung D-League yan, merong 40-point games yan. Somebody is hot today, coming out. Magandang release, it's short lang, pero it looked like diretso na naman yung kanyang tira.
Zamar, top of the key, threes, money. You know, he can always play though. And when he's given minutes yung time niya sa San Miguel, he produces. Yun nga lang. I mean, when you have all-time greats in front of you, medyo mahirap.
Ang hirap na mga kompetensya na, di ba?
Over to Jeff. Kim steals it from Jeff Chan. Montalvo. Nice pass to Aram. Aram puts it in.
Magaling na footwork ng point guard. Yeah, he's gonna be seeing some heavy minutes today.
Cobontin, nice face-up jumper there. Sends it back out. Here's Arwin. Over to Monzon. Shot clock running down once again. 6 seconds left. Monzon gets all the way to the cup. The hoop and the harm for Monzon. Pinagalitan ka ni Ronnie.
Pinagalitan pa ako.
Ni Coach Ronnie. Oo. Taha on the break. The hoop and the harm for Taha. Kib using the Hopia screen. Sends it over to CBC. CBC over to MGR. MGR with a reverse.
What is their ball? Why aren't they calling a timeout?
MGR.
Let's see.
Over to Kib. Kib lets it fly with one shoe. And it's real Kib! It is 22-17 at the end of one. Santos puts it on the floor. Arwin, fadeaway, elbow jumpers, money.
Could almost patent yung tira ni Arwin na yun, di ba? Turn around, fading away.
Yeah.
How do you guard
You
that?
know how he knew it was going in? He was backpedaling already.
The confidence.
Here's Taha. He's got a big boy CBC in front of him. There's a switch. Sends it over to Salado against Cobontin. 4 seconds on the shot clock. You from the corner. Got it.
Wow. Pero ngayon, di ba, parang a chance for some of the players to medyo experiment on the other aspects of their ball game.
Cobontin drills that three-pointer. Cobontin, no good. Here's Marcelo. There's another three-pointer. Sabi niya, ito, John Escobar. Sabi mo, hindi ako tumitigilan ng tres, ha? Here's Jeff. Open for the three. Do not give him that much room. He's going to hit him. Three-point shooting in this ballgame. 7 of 16 para sa TNT. 3 of 12 naman for the NorthPort. Make that 8 out of 17 now for the TNT Tropang Giga. Cobontin now guarding Jeff Chan. Jeff launches a triple, no good. And TNT with a rebound. Here comes JP Aram. Aram, bounce pass over to Alfaro. Look at that, the center to the point guard. Kung hindi pa kayo familiar with Comboy, he can hit it from the outside with the best of them. Calma. 15-foot jumper is good.
Defensive rotations sila, di ba? So, ikaw muna, coach on defense, ikaw talk to the guys now for a certain play. So, bakit magmula dito sa player ng SBU na nasa TNT, dami kong tapay.
Here's Wemdell Comboy, lets it fly. That's his specialty. And he misses that jumper. Comboy over to Olivario on the other side. Lets it fly. Got it. Here's Cobontin. got Olivario on him. Sends it over to Alfaro, now with CBC. CBC to Glenn. 6 seconds na shot clock. Kubuntin, skies for the shot. Nice.
Napasok pa rin ni Glenn yun. Wala ka naman sabi. Hand in face, nakataas ang kamay na Glenn still buries it.
But you've seen as we take a look at that Jeff Chan there with the reverse. 9 seconds to shoot. Over to Glenn. Kubuntin, nice pass. Somehow gets to the CBC for the reverse. Munzon. Over to Wendell. Comboy attacks. Comboy puts it up, draws the foul, and gets the basket. The hot shooting of the TNT Tropang Giga brings them to a 44-42 advantage at the break. Munzon. Now with Zamar. Elbow jumper for Zamar is good.
That looked nice, no?
Padilla. They go down to Poy. Here's Kip, swings it over to an open Kubuntin, and another three-pointer for Glenn. Zamar. Elbow jumper, this time no good. Calma with a rebound. Calma looking for a teammate. And Malagasy was able to score down low there.
NorthPort, 3x3 player. Susubukan dito sa PBA. Titignan ni Bonnie Tan at saka ni Renzi Bahar if he's up to the task. But Glenn Kubuntin continues to sizzle Gino.
Kubuntin sends it over to Kib. Touch pass over to CBC from the corner. Triples good.
Gotta give a lot of credit to that touch pass na you were saying coming from Kib. Just recognizing na mainit itong partner ko, di ba? Ibibigay ko na kagad kay CBC. They got a steal here, Gino.
Oh, Hara with a one-handed jam on the break.
These Kip Montalvo passes are funky.
Here's Kubuntin.
It's pretty amazing shot making from
Montalvo sends it over to Hopia. Scores his first 2 points of the ball game. We see him dribble the ball up the floor.
And he doesn't look uncomfortable. He looks comfortable doing it, Gino. Yung iba parang takot na takot. Yung mga malalaki, wary na dutan siya. Hindi, kalmado lang. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Was that a pass? Santos. Looking for his teammates. Almost a steal there by Kib. Finds Calma. The hoop and the harm for Calma. Jolly Escobar, you have to finish every time you're underneath the basket.
Coach Chito Narvasa let me do mga 30 minutes. All kinds of reverse layup. Don't stop. You cannot miss.
The mic and drill. That's what we call it in the state. The mic and drill.
It is.
You over the Comboy for 3. And it's not going to get the bounce, but Arwin is there who tips it in. Now with Glenn for 3. Too strong. Hopia with a rebound, puts it up and in. Ayay. Over to you. Using the Arwin screen. Over to Calma. Calma puts it on the floor. Calma somehow puts it up over Hopia and scores. Full court press once again for the NorthPort Batang Pier. And a steal by Arwin Santos against MGR. And Arwin gets the layup to go.
Serve. Alam mo ako, para sa akin, dahil si Wendell Comboy, siya should not hesitate na, no? Basta he sees the rim, a nice clean look, fire.
TNT on the break. MGR. MGR puts it
Very nice.
up and in. Prince. They get it over to you. You attacks you to the basket, puts it up and in. It's been a fun ball game so far, but the TNT Tropang Giga holds a 69-65 advantage.
Start feeling good about yourself. Mamaya feeling mo everything's gonna go in like that. 19 points for Carl Brian Cruz. Bilis
He's
so quick.
Over the Prince, now with Jeff. Chan. Somehow gets away for the layup. Jeff Chan!
Yan ang maganda if you're just able to keep it close. Di ba? 1-2 possession difference lang.
Ayay, 4-3, got it!
Naiinis sila sa mga players na mga nagpa-flop.
Yeah.
Pero minsan you do what you can, di ba? To try to get the possession on your side.
The most important thing is the win, right?
The imprint of Ayaay in this sequence, di ba? Nakapagpa-draw charge, gets a basket, gives NorthPort a 6-point advantage.
They go to Poi. Double team, they swing it around. Alfaro from deep, no good. And
oh, wow.
Did I say no good? Here's Alfaro. Sends it over to Cobontin. Now with MGR. MGR puts it up, teardrop. No, and yes, it does trickle in for MGR. No, Poi Aram's going to be credited for that. In favor of the NorthPort Batang Pier. If you're just joining us, TNT had the lead for most of this game. And now it's a tight contest between these two sides. Zamar dancing with Dave Marcelo. Stolen there by Varilla. Varilla straight to the cup for two.
A lot of the yung mga pinabago natin, yung mga rule changes natin is mostly to speed up the game and make it exciting. Yun ang maganda.
Here's MGR. Now with Cobontin. Over to CBC from the corner. Three-pointer on the way is money. Now with Kim. Over to Varilla. Bodies on the floor. Montalvo corner. Three on the way. That's money.
Pero parang hirap siya, di ba? Walking, having a hard time walking.
It took him a while to get up.
Yeah.
A foul is called, and the basket is good. CBC. Over to Marcelo, completes the fast break for TNT. 8 seconds to shoot. Gives it up to Yu. Yu to Monzon from the corner, triple on the way. It's good!
I would say that's a bailout three-pointer magmula dito kay Josh Monzon. Parang ang gulo na ng possession nila di ba? Somehow get a three-pointer and they get a steal, Gino.
Here's Calma. Calma over to Monzon. Monzon with a reverse. The hoop and the horn for Joshua Monzon. So NorthPort here.
Ganda pass.
Yeah, nice pass there from Yu to Arwin with the finish. You see Fran Yu and Joshua Monzon coming alive there in the fourth period to put this away for the NorthPort Batang Pier with a final score of 99-90.